Chosen ones, they'll regret betraying you. Here's why. There comes a moment in every chosen one's life when betrayal strikes like a blade to the soul. It is not an accident, not a misunderstanding, but a deliberate act from those who could not handle your light, your power, your destiny. They smiled in your face, whispered words of loyalty, walked alongside you as if they were meant to be part of your journey, until they weren't. Until they revealed that their presence in your life was never about walking with you, but about controlling, dimming, or even destroying you. And yet, what they did not realize, what they could not realize, is that betraying a chosen one is a mistake that always comes full circle. The chosen ones are not like others. You are not here to live a life of mediocrity, of blind obedience, of easy roads paved by those who came before you. You are here to forge something new, something powerful, something that shakes the very foundations of reality. And that kind of destiny does not come without resistance. It does not come without opposition. It does not come without betrayals that cut so deep you wonder if you will ever fully heal. But here is the truth they never tell you. Every betrayal is a blessing in disguise. Every knife in your back is a step forward in your awakening. Every person who turned against you was doing nothing more than revealing who they truly were, freeing you from illusions, stripping you of false connections, preparing you for the next level of your journey.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Think about it. Have you ever lost someone you believed was irreplaceable, only to realize later that their absence made room for something greater? Have you ever been brought to your knees by pain, only to rise stronger, wiser, more powerful than before? That is the cycle of a chosen one's life. Pain is not here to break you, it is here to refine you. And betrayal? Betrayal is the fire that burns away the weak, the unworthy, the ones who were never meant to stand beside you when you reached your full power. But why do they betray you? Why do people who once claimed to love you turn against you? The answer is both simple and deeply painful. They see something in you that terrifies them. They see your strength, your resilience, your ability to stand alone while they still cling to the approval of the world. They see your mind, the way you think differently, the way you question what they blindly accept. They see your heart, your ability to endure suffering without becoming bitter, your ability to rise even when everything is against you. And that, more than anything else, is what they cannot accept. Because if you can rise, if you can see through the lies, if you can break free from the chains that hold them down, then what does that say about them? Betrayal is not about you. It never was. It is about them, their fear, their weakness, their inability to stand beside someone who refuses to be controlled by the illusions of this world. And so they turn on you. They whisper behind your back. They sabotage your dreams. They cast you out, hoping, praying that without their support, you will fall. But what they fail to understand is that chosen ones do not fall. You may stumble, you may bleed, you may even shatter for a moment, but you always rise. And that is why they will regret betraying you, because you will not only survive what they did to you, you will thrive because of it. You will take the pain and turn it into wisdom. You will take the loss and turn it into freedom. You will take the darkness they tried to drown you in and turn it into the very fire that fuels your ascension. They will watch from the shadows, thinking back to the moments they had access to your energy, your presence, your power, and it will hit them. They lost something irreplaceable. But here is where the true test begins. What will you do with their regret? Will you seek vengeance? Will you let their betrayal harden you, turn you cold, make you like them? Or will you rise so high that their actions become irrelevant? That is the real choice of a chosen one, not whether you will survive, because survival is inevitable, but whether you will allow their betrayal to define you, or whether you will transcend it entirely. So, I ask you now, who betrayed you? Who thought they could break you, only to unknowingly set you free? And most importantly, will you use that betrayal as fuel, or will you allow it to chain you to a past that no longer serves you? The choice is yours. It always has been. The karma of betrayal, why those who hurt you will face their own fate. There is a universal law that cannot be escaped, a force woven into the very fabric of existence, karma. The energy you put into the world, the intentions behind your actions, the choices you make, all come back full circle. And betrayal is one of the most dangerous energies to unleash. Those who have wronged you, those who turned their backs on you when you needed them most, those who plotted against you, thinking they would walk away untouched, they will face their own fate. It is not a question of if, only when. People think they can betray a chosen one and walk away unscathed, but they fail to understand who you are. You are not just another person. You are not just another soul passing through this world without purpose. You are here on a mission, a force of transformation, a being whose presence alone disrupts illusions and awakens truth. And when someone betrays you, they are not just betraying a person, they are betraying their own destiny. Because the chosen ones are sent into people's lives as tests, as lessons, as opportunities to rise. And when they turn against you, they are turning against the very force that could have elevated them. But the universe does not punish with anger, it does not seek revenge, it simply restores balance. The moment they betrayed you, the energy they unleashed began its journey back to them. Maybe not immediately, maybe not in the way they expect, but it always returns. Some will find that their own lives begin to fall apart, that the things they valued start slipping through their fingers, that the very security they took for granted begins to crumble. Others will face the painful realization that they lost something irreplaceable, you. And by the time they understand what they have done, it will be too late. The most dangerous thing about betraying a chosen one is not the external consequences, it is the internal war that follows, because deep down they will know, they will feel the weight of their actions. They will see you rising, thriving, becoming everything they once doubted you could be, and they will have to live with the truth that they played themselves. They will have to live with the knowledge that they could have been beside you, but instead, they chose to be against you. And yet, here's the part no one talks about. You do not have to witness their downfall. You do not have to waste your energy waiting for their karma to unfold. That is not your role. Your power is not in watching them suffer. It is in rising so high that their actions no longer touch you. Because the greatest revenge is not to become so untouchable, so aligned with your purpose, so powerful in your own right that their betrayal becomes nothing more than a footnote in your journey. So let them go, let them face their own fate. Do not lower yourself to their level by seeking retaliation, by wishing for their downfall. That is not your path. Your path is forward. Your path is upward. Your path is to become everything they tried to stop you from being. And when they look back, when they finally see what they lost, when they realize they were the architects of their own regret, that will be their burden to bear, not yours. Now, ask yourself, are you still holding on to the pain of betrayal? Are you still waiting for their karma to unfold? Or are you ready to release it and claim the destiny that has always been meant for you? Because the moment you choose to let go, the moment you choose to rise, you step into the power that no betrayal can ever take from you. The unstoppable rise of the chosen one, how betrayal becomes your greatest power. There is something about betrayal that transforms a chosen one in ways nothing else can. It is not just pain, it is not just loss, it is a breaking, a shattering of illusions, a moment where everything you thought was solid crumbles beneath you. And in that destruction, something awakens, a fire that cannot be extinguished, a strength that cannot be denied, a clarity that cuts through the noise of the world like a blade. Betrayal is not your end, it is your beginning. And those who thought they could break you, those who laughed as they walked away, those who believed they had won, they never understood that all they did was set you free. Because before betrayal, you still believed in them. You still thought they were part of your path. You still carried the weight of others, trying to bring them with you, trying to share your journey, trying to hold on to connections that were never meant to last. But betrayal forces you to see the truth. Not everyone is meant to walk with you. Not everyone is strong enough to stand beside you. Not everyone deserves access to your energy, your mind, your heart. And once you see that truth, once you accept it, you stop wasting your power on those who were never worthy of it in the first place. Think about it. How many times have you been held back by the wrong people? How many times have you dimmed your light to make others comfortable? How many times have you carried people who had no intention of ever carrying you? Betrayal is painful, but it is also the universe's way of cutting those ties for you, of removing the distractions, of clearing the path so that you can finally focus on what truly matters, your rise. And now this is where everything shifts, because the moment you stop looking back, the moment you stop wishing things had gone differently, the moment you stop mourning what was lost, you step into a power that is unstoppable. You become untouchable. You no longer seek validation. You no longer explain yourself. You no longer hold space for those who do not respect your presence. And that, more than anything, is what makes a chosen one truly dangerous to those who underestimate them. Because while they are still caught up in their own games, their own regrets, their own cycles of mediocrity, you are building, you are evolving, you are becoming something so powerful, so unshakable, that by the time they look back, by the time they realize what they threw away, you will be so far beyond them that they will not even be able to reach you. This is the moment where you make a choice. Do you let betrayal define you as a victim? Or do you turn it into the very force that fuels your ascension? Because the greatest revenge, the greatest justice, the greatest response to those who tried to break you is to become everything they feared you would be. To live a life so full, so rich, so aligned that their betrayal becomes nothing more than a distant memory, a lesson learned, a stepping stone to something greater. And so I ask you, are you ready to rise? Are you ready to let go of the past, to release the weight of betrayal, to step fully into your power without apology, without hesitation, without looking back? Because the moment you decide, the moment you truly embrace what you are, there is nothing that can stop you. The destiny of the chosen, why your future will be greater than they ever imagined. There is something powerful about the destiny of a chosen one. It is not random, it is not ordinary, it is something written into your very soul, something that has been calling to you since the moment you became aware of your difference, your depth, your purpose. You have never been like the others. You have always felt things differently, seen the world through a lens they could not comprehend, and for that, you have been tested. You have been underestimated. You have been betrayed. But what they never understood, what they could never understand, is that every trial, every setback, every moment of pain was never meant to break you. It was meant to shape you into something they could never fathom. People who betray a chosen one believe they are winning in the moment. They think they are walking away with the upper hand, that their deception, their disloyalty, their cruelty will go unanswered. But life does not work that way. There is balance in the universe, a force that ensures every action is met with its rightful consequence. When they turned their backs on you, when they doubted you, when they laughed at your struggles, they were not just playing with you, they were playing with their own fate. Because the chosen ones always rise, and when they do, it is never small, it is never subtle, it is a rise so undeniable, so unstoppable, that those who once betrayed you will be forced to witness it with their own eyes. Think about it. How many times have you been pushed down only to come back stronger? How many times have you been counted out only to defy every expectation? That is the nature of a chosen one. You are not here to live in the shadows of others. You are not here to settle for mediocrity. You are here to build, to transform, to elevate beyond what anyone thought possible. And the ones who betrayed you, they will watch from a distance as you step into a future greater than they ever imagined. Because here is the truth they never considered. They were never betraying you, they were betraying themselves. They were betraying the opportunity to be part of your journey, to grow alongside you, to witness firsthand the power of your transformation. And now, as you rise, as you step into your purpose, they will feel the weight of that mistake. Not because you seek revenge, not because you wish them harm, but because their own actions have placed them exactly where they are meant to be, on the outside looking in. Your destiny is not tied to those who walked away. Your future does not belong to those who could not recognize your worth. The people who are meant to stand beside you, the souls who are truly aligned with your journey, they will find you. They will walk with you not because they feel entitled to your presence, but because they respect it. And that is the difference between those who were lost and those who are meant to stay. So do not waste another moment mourning those who betrayed you. Do not look back. Do not wait for apologies that will never come. Do not hold on to the weight of what was, because what will be is far greater. What is coming for you is beyond their imagination, beyond their comprehension, beyond anything they ever believed you could achieve. And when they see it, when they finally understand what they lost, it will not be you who suffers, it will be them. And now, I ask you one final question. Are you ready to claim the destiny that has always been waiting for you? Because the moment you decide, the moment you truly commit to the path ahead, there is nothing that can stand in your way.